So I don't know if you know, but it's graduation season. So there's a lot of nurses who are going to be graduating. I just did a pinning last week. What does that mean for you? So if you're graduating as a new nurse, congratulations. The NCLEX is right around the corner. But I know you're going to be successful in your own time. So here's what you're going to do when you are going to apply for your jobs. So if you live in a major city, or even if you live in a small city, this is going to work. I want you to apply to multiple jobs, right? Go to the healthcare system, whether it's a particular hospital that you want to work for, or you don't have any particular it doesn't really matter to you, like the specific hospital. You may just want to work in a particular healthcare system. Whatever it is that works for you, go ahead and look on the careers page of that institution, of that healthcare system. Go through the multiple pages that they have of jobs that they are hiring for. Take a look at the descriptions and see which ones kind of resonates with you, or which ones you'd be open to going on an interview for. So now that you've done that, you've uploaded your resume, you've uploaded your cover letter, and you're prepared to go on the interview. You may want to watch some YouTube videos to give you some insight on how to answer the questions that are normally going to be asked for you. YouTube is a wealth of resource, so go ahead and do that. There's a content creator on here. His name is Nurse Informatics. I don't get paid for any of this stuff, but he has it where he can work with you for, he does a consultation if you want to practice answering questions in ways that's going to help you get the job, right? So go ahead and do that. So now you know the questions they're going to ask you on the interview. You know how to answer the questions. You go to the interview. The interview is done. The manager is going to ask you, now what questions do you have for me? This is what you're going to say. Is it okay if I were to ask you to come on a shadowing for the floor, right? So you want to be able to go ahead and shadow the floor before you give them an answer of whether or not you're going to either accept or decline an offer that they give you. Tell them that this is non-negotiable for you. It should be non-negotiable. It should be non-negotiable because when you go on that 4-hour bulk of time of going and shadowing on the floor, you're going to be seeing a lot of things. You're going to be seeing how the nurses interact with the staff. You're going to be seeing the support on the staff. You're going to see how people work in collaborations with each other. You're going to see if they have no CNAs in the morning, if they have no CNAs at night, if they have you doing the vital signs and the finger sticks and giving the medications and taking the patients to their exams. All the things you're going to be able to see between the time that you're there shadowing on the floor. You either can go between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. or you can go and see between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. At 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., you can see if there's a lot of discharges that happens. You can see how med passes is in the evening time. Again, when dinner trays come around, do dinner trays come around late? That can delay you because if you have to give insulin before they get their dinner trays, you know, it's just going to hold you back. So you can see a lot of things when you go ahead and shadow for that amount of time. When you're there, you're also going to be talking to different staff members. So one of the things you can say is, you know, tell me your experience on this floor. You can preface it by saying, I don't need to know the gossip. I don't need to know who likes who. I don't need to know X, Y, Z. I just need to know, how is the support on the floor? How do you feel management interacts with you? When you're also shadowing, you can see if management just stays locked up in their office all day, or if they come out and they're helpful or asking you if you had a lunch, if they can do anything to lighten your burden for you. You can see a lot. So when you're going to these job interviews, it's not, oh, I like neuro, I don't like neuro, I like cardiac, I want to work on cardiac. It's what is the support system around you as a new to practice nurse? Because I'll tell you this, nurses leave because of bad management. They don't leave because of hating their job. They leave because management sucks. And so you need to know this before you even get into the situation. So this is one of the things that you can make a non-negotiable for you. You shadow so you don't have to deal with hating your job, wishing that you didn't have to go into work today 3 months down the road when you come off orientation. Like and follow for more. Go ahead and get my ebook, because when you get my ebook this month, you can get a free complimentary 30-minute consultation where I can walk you some of these tips and tricks and other things that I've learned along the way. Thank you for watching and have a good night.